Hello, Andreas. So thanks again for your help. So here I thought I would make a little video so that we don't end up writing, pages and pages of explanations, since could be a complicated topic. So here I'm just taking the example I explained over the message. So we have a sender, which is a camera, and a microphone that are both actually taking the same live event here, and both are obviously synchronized over PTP here. Okay. So my question really is how at a certain time, let's say T time, T1 time, we have both of these timestamps being equal. So let me explain. Uh, we have this PTP clock that is increasing for about 136 years. So it's a 32-bit that is coding the number of seconds, and I think 16 for the nanoseconds, starting on 1st of January 1970. And so it's a continuous, actually, increase over 136 years. So this one will never roll back or wrap around. On the other hand, this RTP timestamp, which is actually derived from the PTP clock here. So we're going to derive the PTP clock to the RTP timestamp. This RTP timestamp, at the contrary, it wraps around every 24 hours. So it's like 2 to the power of 32 divided by 48,000. We end up with something, I made a calculation just before. It's 8,000 minutes, so it's 24 hours and 85, not 85. So anyway, it's just, so it's wrapping very, very frequently here. So it's to do something like this, basically. So my question is, how can we actually transform, let's say we are here, 2020, how can this sender know exactly which RTP timestamp is associated with today's date? And this sender on this side will do the same process and will end up with the very same value. Because to me, they will need to start at 0 at the very same time. But how can they know how to start at the very same time at 0? I don't know if it's clear. They will need some sort of communication to say, okay, I'm starting at 0, so you're going to start at 0. And of course, once they both start at 0, since they are perfectly synchronized in frequency, they will be in sync for the next 76 years, I guess. So yeah, that is my confusion. So if you have, maybe I'm missing something very simple. I'm sure there's something very simple I'm missing, but I don't know what. I could think that maybe we are doing something like the PTP value. We put modulo 2 to the power of 32, and we end up with the RTP timestamp value, right? And if both of the devices are doing this very same calculation, then yes, they will end up with the very same RTP timestamp value at the very same time. They will wrap around at the very same time and start at 0, then at the very same time every 24 hours or 25 hours. Thank you, Andreas.